Hello everybody, Sam Love of the Calumet Wilderness. If I didn't do my disclaimers yet, here they are. Disclaimer number 1, I'm not in the Calumet region. Disclaimer number 2, I'm not saying that this is actually part of the Calumet region. Yeah, I'm out here on the far southwest corner of Cook County today. It's very different here from the rest of Cook County. Most of Cook County is pretty flat. And this, because it was once moraine, Valpo moraine and Tinley moraine, it's got some hills and small ravines out here. So quite different. The Sag Valley is one of 2 outlets from the southwest corner of ancestral Lake Chicago. The northern one, of course, became the Des Plaines River, and this one we call the Sag Valley. Yeah, I mean, I've got a body of water on one side, I've got these woods on the other, but there's just these subtle little clues that this is all a human construct. There's a general sweetness to the air, but it's not like that ecological sweetness. It's almost a whiff of putrid, which is probably coming out of that channel. You know, and every once in a while I'll catch this whiff of diesel because we've got all these highways ringing this area here. It's really interesting out here. Most of this land was preserved, yet we're in Cook County, which is just this densely populated, urban, whatever. I was gonna say monstrosity, but I won't be negative. I like cities too. Yeah, I'm curious about what the original hydrology of this Sag Valley was, before they dug this big old ditch here, starting in 1911. Ooh, that was cool. That was really cool. No way I'd want to canoe down there, but it's cool to watch from the safety up here. That is the confluence of the Cal-Sag Channel and Stony Creek. The channel is in the foreground, and then that's the creek heading off yonder there. Sometimes the old maps call it Stony Brook, but today's maps call it Stony Creek. The creek arcs its way around Chicago Ridge, and then ultimately it originally emptied into the little Calumet River just near Blue Island. So of course that would mean that all the area that drained into that creek ultimately drained into the Calumet River, which in my calculations made this point, at least historically, part of the Calumet region. But I'm not in the Calumet region right now. What I'm not certain about, though, is where the headwaters of Stony Creek were. There's a Mill Creek not too far from here. It starts up in the moraine and then enters the channel. There's been a restoration project that recently reconnected the two, or connected the two for the first time. Of course, there was not a body of water here until the channel was dug. But I'm not sure what the relationship between Stony Creek and Mill Creek are. I'm not sure where Stony Creek originated from. I mean, obviously it's up in this moraine here, but exactly where, I don't know. So maybe somebody watching knows. Reach out, okay? had to jump in the car. It's just too windy and there's a lot of traffic, but get a good view here of what geologists call Mount Forest Island. And in front of us is the Saginashi Slough, which is it's a constructed waterway, all these little runs and creeks and wetlands here. 400 acres almost, enormous. It's really kind of sad to think we could have had something like this in the Calumet region with Lake Calumet, but instead that had to be turned over completely to industry to misshape, fill in, pollute, and otherwise cut off public access. But yeah, Mount Forest Island. There you go. Let's head over that way. You can get some sense of the elevation here with those tanks in the background. You can kind of make out some homes up on a ridge near that tree. There's a claim that Marquette stopped here on his first journey, performed a baptism, and preached to the natives. There's also no direct evidence for that. It's pretty though. You can make out some of the wetlands. And just beyond there is our channel, and if I'm quiet you might hear somebody's doing a ghost hunting session. I don't feel like such a weirdo for tracing ancient landscapes. That guy's back there chasing ghosts. Oh, what a gorgeous day outside. I mean, it's probably high 40s by now. No clouds, just pure sun. Really great day to be out. Yeah, 14,000 years ago, all that water from ancient Lake Chicago would have rushed through these two channels around this island that I'm currently on. Not a view one is accustomed to in Cook County, Illinois.